Morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Um, just wanted to talk about something I posted about earlier this morning about, the best way to grow yourself, improve yourself is by doing difficult things, hard things. And for everyone, the question, like right now with their lives, are you doing that? Are you pushing yourself, making yourself uncomfortable intentionally in order to grow and get better at whatever you're trying to accomplish? A lot of people I know, friends of mine I love, they tell me that their lives are, one of my good buddies told me, my boy Mikey said that his life was like the movie Groundhog Day. Like he knows pretty much what he's going to be doing at any part of the day or the week, and then it just rinse and repeat every week for the foreseeable future. And I'm sure a lot of people can kind of relate to that. I'm on my way to work right now. Every time I make these videos, I'm on my way to work in the morning. But people can become complacent and whatnot. But this is going to be probably the most needless to hear thing that you'll hear all day today is, doing hard things is not easy. So not a lot of people want to do it. That's the wild dynamic to it is, if this thing is good for you, and I always equate it to working out. I mentioned this numerous times, but to go into I have a small little workout room. I wouldn't even call it a home gym, but it's a small little room that I work out in at my house. And in order, this October makes 2 years I've been doing it 5 days a week, and I've seen results, and I'm not satisfied. I'm very happy with the results I've gotten so far. But in order to do that, you got to get up early every morning. You got to make yourself uncomfortable. My knees will hurt just from doing random stuff. All my joints, because I'm 42 years old now, getting older. So, but that's how you grow, right? That's the best. That's the best example that I can basically equate that to is with exercise, putting yourself through difficult things in order to improve yourself. But a lot of people, I do see a lot of people working to improve themselves and doing the difficult things and improving, and it works, especially over a long period of time. That's the thing. I mean, it's if you can delay gratification and say, I'm just going to do this. I forgot who I heard this from, but just try until. So you just, if you say, I'm going to do this forever, basically, until I'm satisfied, now you're not really, anticipating or have anxiety about results or whatnot. You just know this is your lifestyle. You're going to work hard, and wherever the results fall, But in doing so, it's easy to say, it's also easy to say that stuff. But just one thing I wanted to really get a little personal about, like this morning, I'm leaving. I'm carrying my son. I'm kind of running out the door, and I forget to kiss Jen on my way out the door. And it's like something I keep catching myself doing at the end of the day. I'm not journaling enough as I used to do it every day, on point journal. I'm not doing that. Because I'm doing a lot of things, right? Like I said, I've mentioned before, I'm trying to close out this acquisition, apartments, getting back up and running on top of regular 9 to 5 stuff, regular family stuff. So, the biggest drain I've seen so far. So last night my son didn't sleep well, which means me and Jen didn't sleep well. But the biggest drain in like pushing my limits, my personal limits, is mentally the most, right? Because our bodies can really withstand a lot. Working like 12-hour physical days. And I remember when I used to work a physical job, my early 20s, I actually like the fact that, like, say I was like carrying shingles onto a roof up a ladder or something. Like, I looked at it as I was getting paid to work out. So it was like it was a bonus effect. I don't know who's texting me. How dare they? But I only do one shot, one kill videos, so I won't edit that out. But yeah, like, the hard part is beneficial, right? So a lot of people complain about it, and I'm always actually thankful for it. But at the same time, when you're pushing your capacity, man, it's not you will see diminishing effects. And right now it's on my sanity and really my focus, just to be completely upfront with everybody, is when you have so many things in your mind and like background stress, it's like white noise. That's what tends, in my own experience, to suffer, is my ability to focus and stay focused, because you're really multitasking, which doesn't exist. You're task switching and you're losing bandwidth every time you're jumping from A, B, C to D. But so why do people do it? In the long run, right? In the long run, all of this is to improve myself, my own quality of life, more importantly, my quality of life for my kids and Jen. So that's why we do it. But I understand why a lot of people don't do it. You know what I mean? It could be daunting. Then the other thing is, society's telling people to just be content with who you are, which is not a good message. Really not a good message. But if you're gonna do it, obviously expect hardships. Expect you. One good book I finished, and I read it a few times, is The One Thing by Keller, the guy who started Keller Williams. Just talking about focusing on one thing over a long period of time. And the part I love about how he describes it is you're choosing a life of chaos, because if you do, if you put yourself fully into something, you're identifying many different avenues that are gonna fall by the wayside, and you're gonna lose focus on. So, and again, this is all to, why does anybody do any of these things? To improve themselves. Just want to leave you with a quick passage here by a guy I love, Wayne Dyer, talking about, obviously, you have to change the person you are to solve the problems you're dealing with. But I hope everybody has a great day, and just hear this out.
You can't solve a problem with the same mind that created it. In order to work at solving these things called problems in your life, you have to change your mind. It is your mind where they live. It is your mind that created them. There is where you experience them. They're all illusions. You must change your mind. Literally rewrite your agreement with reality. One of the things I had said earlier is that one of the most difficult things to do in the world is to admit that you were wrong. Admitting that you were wrong is nothing more than saying, I have been making choices with my mind that have created things in my life that are not working. And I no longer intend to continue making those choices. I was wrong. You don't have to make a declaration of it. You don't have to go out and feel guilty about it. You just simply say, it didn't work. The relationship that I was in before, I behaved in these ways. I didn't realize that it wasn't working for me. Now I do, and this is where I choose to be now.
So, just something to think about. Again, improving ourselves, trying to always grow and become different and better people. And I love my wife. Sorry, Jenny, I was almost going to step out without kissing you again this morning. I love you to death. I'll see you in a couple hours. Take care, everybody.